Hello legends, what's going on? Another training day in the Magnetic Millionaire Academy Facebook group. If anyone is around, jump on into this session. Would be great to have a couple of people in here so we can make this as interactive as possible. And if you're watching this on the replay, just hit up a hashtag replay and then just put in how you are going today. What's going on? What's the what module are you up to in the course? Doreen, what's happening? What's going on? How's life? All of the good stuff. Guys, throughout these training sessions, I encourage everyone to get involved. Even if you're not live watching me, be great to get some feedback, get some comments, get people talking in here, get a bit of a conversation going. Because today we're talking about omnipresence. Omnipresence, for anyone who has watched Module 7 of the Magnetic Millionaire Academy, is the second step in my money method. And the money method is designed for business owners and consultants to make more money in their business. For anyone that's new to this group, it is designed to help business owners build a personal brand with the right message and then to build on that brand to get fans, to have other business owners and whoever's in your target audience to resonate with what you're talking about and to then want to work with you. And then it's about engaging with those people and then selling them so they become your customers and clients. Doreen, so much going on. Taking a quick break before getting back into work, so I thought I'd jump on. You are a legend. Thanks for getting involved. So today what we're talking about is different ways of creating omnipresence. In the Magnetic Millionaire Academy module, I only talk about one way. I talk about creating video content and posting that to your personal profiles. Now, that is the most effective way what I would say is it is the most effective way in getting a quick result. Because if you're pushing value out in the form of video content, it does two things. First of all, it tells people that you know what you're talking about. So you start building credibility. And especially because the second thing, you're showing your face, so people start connecting with you on an intimate level. People want to start working with you. So that's the quickest way to get people on the phone with you, is by producing video content, sitting down in front of your phone, set up on a tripod, talking about the thing that you're passionate about. If you want to save money at tax time, you got to talk to me, because I am an accountant and I use something called the grasshopper method that's going to help you hop over tax this tax time. So it's about creating that relationship between you and the viewer. So it is the most effective way of creating omnipresence. That is what I will say. It is the most effective way in getting a quick result in the omnipresence step. But it is not the only way that we can create omnipresence. And that's what we're talking about today, is some of the other ways you can create this omnipresence. What other posts can we do? What other strategies can we use to get our name out there, to build trust in the audience, to deliver our message to our target audience, and to get a result, to start getting leads, start getting fans, to build a personal brand so that people want to work with us? Belinda Pritchard, what's going on? What's happening? All right. So that's what we're talking about today. Different ways of creating omnipresence, the different strategies that we have on hand to get a result, to be online talking to people and engaging with those people so that we can get a result. Now, I spent 5 minutes brainstorming and I got a list of 8 things, okay? It is not limited to these 8 things. It's not limited to only creating videos. All of these things will work. Probably a combination of things would be the best way of going about it. You know, delivering video content regularly is very effective. And if you're comfortable behind video, I would suggest that's what you do 90% of the time. But these other 8 things, the things that I've spent 5 minutes thinking about and putting them on a list, and the 8 things that I'm going to take you through in this video, will also help. Push them into your mix. Do videos Mondays, Tuesdays, do something fun on Wednesdays, do videos Thursdays, Fridays. You know, whatever it is that you want to do, just feel it out. You'll feel, after a while, you get to understand your own personal brand. and you'll know what's relevant to your audience. You'll know what's relevant to your personal brand. You'll know what's relevant to your message. So it'll become intuitive for you at a certain point. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you through each of the 8. It's in no particular order. They're just completely random things. But these are all ideas, and hopefully you start getting your own ideas of things that you could potentially do. There's a couple of cracking things in here that I'm looking forward to taking you through. So the first one is articles, blog articles. Simple, right? What we can do with the blog article is we can put it up on our website, okay? So then what we can do is start sending people to our website from social media. Post the link on our social media wall, get people interacting with your website, firing off the Facebook pixel. All of a sudden we're building an audience on Facebook as well. And articles, we can go into detail with infographics, we can go into detail with steps, and some people like to read. Some people like to read information. So it's not a bad way of generating traffic to the site, is by creating articles on your website and sending people there. You could even do a video that supports the article, do a video that talks about the article and what's in it, and then link the article in the comments section. So now you're connecting with people face to face, you've got that intimate contact relationship, but you're also linking people to your website, so they're going and checking that out, and then you're getting the Facebook pixel hit, so you're building your audience at the same time. So you're doing a little bit of everything. This is what I did when I was running a digital marketing agency. I had a client that we did a messenger chatbot competition, and I think we spent about $150 on ads, and it made him about 60 grand in return on investment. So he made like 60 grand worth of sales from $150 ad spend. So obviously I made a case study about that, and we put the case study on my website. And then for about a week, I did about 4 or 5 different videos all about that campaign. And with each and every single one of them, I posted the case study link in the comment section. Simple. I'm talking with people, I'm engaging with them, and I'm sending them to my website. So now they're seeing me on social, plus they're going away from social and engaging with my website. Plus now I have them stored in my Facebook Ads Manager because my pixel is going off on the website. If you don't know about that, then talk to one of the digital marketers in this group, Doreen, Chris, Taza, Rom, all those legends, the people that will know exactly what I'm talking about here. And now if you ever decide to do a Facebook ads campaign, you can actually target those people that have gone to your website as well. So you're building an audience at the same time. Okay, so articles, that's the first one. Second one is one that a few of my clients actually really like using, and that's Facebook groups. So a few of my clients were a little bit worried about using their personal profile to create Omnipresence. Completely fine. I think that building a personal brand is very key, but you can actually do a very similar thing with creating a Facebook group, and more or less the audience is actually more engaged. The only problem is it takes a lot of effort to build a group and to get a group to a high enough number. Whereas with using your personal profile, all you need to do is add someone. So you've got them straight away in your social sphere. With a group, you have to convince them to join the group, but that's besides the point. If you have a group, what you can do is actually start producing content and putting it into the group. But like I said, people in a group tend to be more engaged, tend to be more loyal to you, and they feel like they're part of a community. So now you can start creating this omnipresence through your Facebook group. Start a group that's related to your industry. Belinda, I don't know if you're watching or if Doreen's watching at the moment, but Belinda helps wedding businesses grow their business. So create a Facebook group around business owners in the wedding industry. Get people from the wedding industry that own businesses to join that group, however you need to do that. Belinda, it is you watching. I see you're liking. So in your case, it'd be a Facebook group dedicated to business owners in the wedding industry. Such a niche market. So now you've got a group that is specific to that audience. You start building that audience and you post in there regularly. And it doesn't have to be heaps of content. Just needs to be something here and there, just a little bit of value, You know, the key part of the omnipresent step in the money method is adding value to your audience. Adding value to your audience. Okay? So if you have this group, you are able to add value to people that you know are part of your audience. They're engaged. They've joined a group for business owners in the wedding industry. You know that that's the right person to talk to. All right, so creating a Facebook group. That's another way of building omnipresence. Okay? And it means that you don't have to use your personal profile so much because you know that the people in that group are from your target audience. I would still recommend doing stuff on your personal profile anyway. But it means that you know that that your group has the audience that you're trying to contact, that you're trying to talk to. I have another client, his name's Marty Marion. I'm not sure if he's in this academy or not, but he has a group called Master Positioning Insiders. So he does SEO, and he talks about positioning and using SEO to get more traffic to your website using the positioning matrix, right? So he's created this group. He's got almost 1,000 people in this group now, and they're all so immensely loyal to him that when he offers free sessions, which he does all the time, it's part of his value ladder, just like I talk about in the Engage video in Module 7, everyone wants to get on a call with him. And then when one person puts up a referral in the group, the other 999 people in that group want to talk to him as well. So if you can build a group, if you have the patience to build a group, definitely worth doing. That's the second option for omnipresence. Third option is long form posts. Okay, so this is something that I do quite a lot actually, is I create long form posts and post them on Facebook. Okay, just on my personal profile. So instead of a video, some days I'll just spend half an hour writing out a long post with an image attached and post that to Facebook. They actually do quite well. They get a lot of engagement because people, I guess there's so much video content out there that it's almost like long form posts, the new video content. People like seeing a bit of writing. They want to read. They want to hear what we have to say. And because you're writing it, you can take the time to make sure it's eloquent and that it's, that it's readable, it's legible and it makes sense. You can really make sure that it makes sense. But I normally use long form posts for motivational stuff, advice, having a rant about something. When you do that, people will read it. People will engage with it. It gets a lot of engagement as well. Okay, so you can mix that up. Like I said, video, long form post, video, blog article. You can start mixing these things up. You're still creating that omnipresence, but you're not creating videos every day. Gary, good to see you on here, my man. So that's another way that we can create omnipresence. It doesn't always have to be the video content. The fourth way is paid ads. This is something that I tell all my clients, you don't need to actually spend any money on ads. You don't need to spend money on ads. But again, this is another way of creating omnipresence. If you have an ads budget, put some money behind some ads. The idea behind the money method is to be seen and to add value. So as long as your ad abides by one of those rules, add value, I say go for it. The more people that see it, the better. So create a video, create a post, create an ad with a free guide, some sort of free offer, something where you can add genuine value in someone's life. Put out an ad. Create that omnipresence. Okay? Podcasts. Number 5, podcasts. Another simple one. Podcasts are all the rage. People love it. People are at the gym, they're listening to a podcast. And again, just like the Facebook group, they're quite loyal to these people. So if they listen to a podcast week in, week out, or month in, month out, however often it is, then they are quite loyal to that personality, to that brand. So that's another way of adding genuine value. Interview people in the industry. Gary, let's talk about you for a second. You're in the property industry. You're a property consultant. That's an opportunity for you to do a property-related podcast. Okay? So put out a podcast around, the best-selling, it could be anything. It could be the best-selling suburbs for that week. Your pick for the most promising suburbs, in the next 12 months. You could interview other people from the industry. I've been seeing you do a lot of posts where you're interviewing people or you're talking to people from the industry, a lot of images with people. I love that. Formalize it, create an audience using a podcast. Now your omnipresence is not only on Facebook, now your omnipresence is across Apple iTunes. You can use advertising to get more listeners. You can start posting that podcast all over the place, use forums, whatever. Get involved in omnipresence. Get that omnipresence out there. Create a podcast and get people listening to you. Build an audience that way. Okay, another way, this is a way that I'm doing. This is number 6, events. Run a free event. In your city, run a free event. Okay, put it up on Eventbrite, put it up on Meetup, create a Facebook event for it, and you will get people there. Minimum effort, you will get people there. I remember last year I was running free events every month, and first or second event I didn't actually spend any money on, no ads, and I think I got 18 people there. 18 people from my key target audience in a room listening to me for an hour and a half talk about whatever I was talking about. I think back then I was helping digital nomads build their business. Get people in a room, talk to them, add value to them. And it's the same as when you use omnipresence, the whole idea is to get people on a free call. Create the omnipresence, promoting your event, telling people that you're going to add value, and then that event itself is basically a sales call. Pitch them at the end. Pitch them something. See if you can get some people over the line. If not, you've got a room full of people that have been exposed to your material. They know how valuable that you are. They know that you can help them. So you're starting to build this tribe, this audience. Okay, so run a free event. This is relevant to any of the people that have been on so far. Doreen, Belinda, Gary. All right. So Gary, property event, obviously. Belinda, event specifically for the wedding business industry. Doreen, marketing event. Easy. Events are a great one. 7th one, testimonials. So instead of posting a video adding value, go to your clients that you've already added value to and ask them if they're happy to do a video testimonial for you or a written testimonial for you. Post that on your wall. You don't need to do the video content every single day. You can use someone else. Give your audience a break from your content and just put up a testimonial so that people know that you're there. Okay, so it doesn't have to be video content every single day. I do think that you should post at least once every single day. Trish Malili, what's going on? I do think that you post once every single day. But like I said, it doesn't have to be a video value post every single day. You can mix it up a little bit. Give people a break from your value add stuff and just put up a client testimonial. All right, these are great and they actually get great engagement, and it's great for social proof as well. Proves that you're actually working with people and that people are getting results. So if someone's been watching your value add videos and they've been getting value out of it and they're loving it and they're all about what you're all about, but they may not have been at the point, they might be right on the edge. Hey, Trish, what's happening? What's going on, Trish? You well? They may not be right at the point where they're not sure if they want to work with you yet. They're kind of on the edge. They're umming and ahhing kind of thing. And then when you put up that social proof post, that testimonial from a client, it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I get it now. That's exactly what I want to do. I want to be that person getting the results that that person is talking about. Okay? And once you have client testimonials, just keep reposting it. I have testimonials from 6 months ago that I occasionally repost as well. Just put them on your page, because if you're using the money method correctly, you're constantly getting new people into your social sphere. You're constantly building your audience of prospects. So they won't have seen the post that you put up 6 months ago. So put it up again. Keep using it. I used a testimonial the other day to promote a free messaging session. So I had a testimonial from a client where he said, had a session with Josh, and I didn't actually know what I was getting myself into, and it was friggin' amazing. I highly recommend, if you get the chance, to talk to Josh. And I used that as the post, and I just put up a little spiel about, hey, giving away some messaging sessions this week. Comment yes below if you want one of them. And I think I booked 8 or 9 sessions over the next couple of weeks. That's 8 or 9 sales calls. 8 or 9 sales calls just from a couple of posts on my Facebook wall and my LinkedIn wall and my Instagram wall. Easy. It is easy to get leads, easy to get phone calls. I didn't even think of the free sessions one. So that's another one. So there's actually 9 on my list here. So free sessions. You know, after you've posted value, after you've given people value after a few weeks and they know what you're all about and you're starting to build your personal brand and prove to people how valuable you are, then come out and offer free sessions. So you don't have to add value on that day. You can just be like, hey, giving away some free sessions this week. Comment yes below if you want one of these sessions. I see it in the market all too often that business owners are making this mistake, and this mistake. I want to change that. So this week I'm giving away 10 free sessions, transformation sessions. You get 60 minutes with me. We're going to talk about this, and this. We're going to do this, and this. By the end of it, you're going to have this, and this. Comment yes below. Only 10 given away in the next 24 hours. Let's do it. That will get you leads. That will get you phone calls, guaranteed. I know because I do it time and time again. I get my clients to do it and it works for them. It is an amazing tool at our disposal. So that's another way. So that was number 8. Number 9 is free challenges. This one's kind of cool, right? So this one's a free challenge. So it is a Facebook group, but it's a short-term Facebook group. You go to market and you do a video, maybe a Facebook Live, and say, hey, I'm doing a free challenge. Trish, let's talk about your business. I'm doing a free challenge, a graphic design challenge. Like come up with the right design style for your business. It's going to be a free challenge. 3 days. I'm going to do 9 videos over those 3 days with information about how you can choose the right design depending on who your client audience base is. And then you can start providing value. You start building over 2 weeks, start building numbers in that group, get people to join, hit people up and go, hey, I'm doing a free challenge. It's a 3-day challenge. Do you want me to add you to the group? Yeah, okay, cool, no worries. Boom, they're in the group. Get that up to 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 people and then produce content specific to them. And that has the same effect as building a Facebook group over a long period. It's just that it only has a few people in it, but that doesn't matter because you're speaking directly to them. And then at the very end, on the 3rd day, Marcus, what's happening? On the 3rd day in that free challenge on that Facebook group, you're pitching your services. So Trish, like first video could be understand who your target audience is. Second video is like, all right, now that you know who your target audience is, what do they want to see? Third video could be the theory behind colors in design. First video on day 2 could be about typefaces and sans versus sans serif, you know, and then you go on and on and on, really training people up in how they should be designing to target and appeal to their target audience. So all these business owners are just getting invaluable skills in this free challenge. And then on the very 3rd day, at the very end, go, look guys, I'm giving away 2 new client spots at a discounted rate. Boom, it's going to be this much per month. This is how it works. This is what's involved. Let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. But it doesn't even matter if anyone takes you up on that because over 3 days, you have had 35, 40, 45 people so engaged with your content and you've been adding so much value to these people that it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Marcus, this is good for you as well. If you're still listening to this, create a free challenge for copywriting skills. Could even be, what's happening, Marcus? It could even be Facebook ad copy, a free challenge for Facebook ad copy. How to turn your Facebook ad copy from 0 to hero. 3-day challenge, get people into a group over a couple of weeks, and then have like a launch date for your challenge. And then on the first day, you know, do a couple of videos, introduce yourself, then another video at lunchtime about, you know, understanding your audience, I guess, and then the terminology they want to hear. And then video 3 could be like words to stay away from, structure of the Facebook ad, going into detail, all that sort of stuff. So then now you're talking to a really targeted audience. They've already engaged with you because they've joined a Facebook group. So you know they want to hear your information. Then you just add epic value to these people. Gary Vee always says, and this is why I'm all about adding value up front. Gary Vee always says, Give away your best stuff. Give away your best stuff. Because if people get value from it, they'll be thinking, shit, I got this for free. What am I going to get if I give this person $1? What am I going to get if I give this person $500? What am I going to get if I give this person $5,000? And that's how you get them. That's how you build that fan base. That's how you build that tribe. That's how you build this list of leads, these prospects in the market. Okay? So that's just a few ways that you can create omnipresence. Just remember that the only thing with omnipresence, the only thing you need to do is add value to the market and to be seen. If you're being seen and you're adding value to the market, you are fulfilling the omnipresence step. I've given you 9 options today, as well as the option which is in the course, which is just create video content related to your message. Okay, so there are so many different options out there. But like I said, just be intuitive with it. You do what you got to do. If you feel like creating a quiz is the right way to go, that's related to your message, related to your business, related to your services, related to your industry, then do it. Create that omnipresence. Get that fun out there. If you think that's related to your personal brand, then do it. Whatever you think is relevant for your personal brand and that will give your personal brand more credibility and engagement with your audience, then you should do it for the omnipresence. We just want to create omnipresence, and you can do that in so many different ways. Cool. All right. Well, I hope you guys got some value out of that. Like I said, if you have any questions, put them in the comments and I'll happily answer them, or just hit me up on Messenger, whatever you want to do. And like I said, just keep going out there. I'm seeing content from everyone. I'm loving it. I'm always getting involved. I think that you guys are all doing a great job. And there's results that are happening from it. And that's the most important part. So keep smashing it, legends. Keep me in the loop with what's going on. I love you all. We'll talk soon. Peace.